Wait a minute. I thought this was the New Holland farm. I'm so confused. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. Told you we'd be back today. What do we got going on? Well, we've got a new field. This one right here. This is actually one of the first fields that you start with. Let's see if we can pull up the numbers here. 42, field 42. So what I've got is I have the case sprayer. Now, a lot of people have been asking about this. I don't know if we will see this on console. There's just a whole lot that goes into it. I think if we were to see this, Giants would have to have their they would have to have something to do with it. But we have it because we're on PC. So we're getting it done, and you can use it with Lime, which is phenomenal. So we are using it for Lime to kind of get everything done in a quickly-ish style of manner. Let's go ahead and cut that off real quick, hit this little last spot. So we've got this field to do, and I believe we've got some patches and a few other fields to do for Lime as well. The great thing about this is it holds 40 to, well, I think it was like 45 or 42,000 liters of whatever, which makes it real nice and real easy getting stuff like this done. I believe it's solid fertilizer and lime, I believe is what this will do. So we've got lime in it right now. We may be able to finish this field without having to refill. If we have to, we have to, and that is okay. I'm fine with it. So let's do what we can do to go ahead and get this field finished up. I am doing it myself. I am not using a worker. We could try to use a worker. I think the last time I tried to use a worker with this thing, it was interesting. Oh, actually, it's working just fine. So that I'm cool with. How's about that? That's something else in it, man. I love this thing. So let's continue with this. We're going to bump over. We're going to take care of everything that needs lime. We're going to take care of that today. And then we've got to get some stuff worked out with our piggies because they are going to need it. I can't fire the worker. Oh, no. That's such an overlap. No, you're wasteful. You're wasteful. Can I? Oh, man. Oh, there it goes. Can I reset it? No, because it's in use. Oh, man. I'm trying to... Darn it. Rabble. Easiest way to take care of that is just to completely shut the game down. Yeah, kind of had to do that. Unfortunately, there are a couple mods similar to this that have had problems. Once we got the update, I believe it was 1.5 or 1.51, there were a couple mods that started giving issues like that. Again, it's not the modder's fault. There was another one, was Yogi Mods, I believe it was. It was a mower that I was using, and I was like, there's problems with this, and I mentioned not to download it, and it's being worked on, my understanding, so I hope that's continuing. Nonetheless, we are going to continue doing this ourselves. Should be done here in just a second. So let's keep rocking and rolling, then we're going to go hit the big field. So the big field right here, there's a couple things going on with this one. One, we're on the wrong page. Two, so you can see around the whole thing it needs lime. Plus, we've got this kind of cross section right here that we really need to hit. So we need to find out exactly where that is. So it looks like we've gotten some of it, but not all of it. So let's back up, see if we can hit some. Maybe set a cruise right there. We're not quite smack dab in the middle of it yet. There we go. That is right down the center, and that's exactly what we want. So let's go in here, see if we can get our bearings straight. Looking good, looking good. All right, all right. So let's head all the way across. Then we're going to head to the left. We're going to come around. It's going to be kind of weird, but yeah, you know what's up. Well, time to be ridiculous again. We've got the horse seed tender on the back of our Scarok car. Getting inside this is so stupid. Does it come there? Oh, guys, it's right there. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to fill this up with lime. on both sides, so we could get about 10,000 more liters in there. We're running low. We're running low. This is pretty much the greatest. No, not seeds. Crap. Let's go dump out the seeds. Dadgummit. Spending more money than we have to. All right. Which side's it gonna open? Let's open that one. Open this one. Back it up. And then the seeds should just kind of flow in just as they're doing right now. Good, good, good. What does this look like in here? Look at that. That's awesome. Let's see if we can bring it down. Oh, goodness. That's just too much, man. It's too much. I can't handle it. That's too much awesome. Oh, me, oh, my. Yep, this is happening. So, why is this happening? How does this happen? DJ, what is going on, man? So, the fifth wheel on the back, something's up with it. And it works with, like, everything now. So, since it works with everything, well, we can use it for stuff. Like this. Can we flip it? Oh, we can get close, but not quite. Oh, yeah, we're about to get ready for that as well. So we've got this. Let's see. I've got the seeder, or the sprayer, rather, in, like, the darn center. Right there. There it is. Big old white wheels on the back. Let's go ahead and get this tipped. And then we're going to do 10,000 liters. That should be plenty for in here. Oh, I can't stop. It's too heavy. And then back up to it. That's not right. There we go. Can we raise and lower? Negative. Hey, it's working though. This is dumb. Now that all of the fields are finished, we've got lime on everywhere we need. We need a little bit of lime around 41, but I'm not going to complain too much about it. I'm just going to let it be, and we'll go from there. Funny enough, I have lime and plowing turned off, and yet, look at that. Got to plow this field. So we're going to jump in and plow the darn field, I guess. So here's the game plan. What I'm going to do is we're going to take this New Holland T7 right here. We're going to take it and we're going to hire a worker. We're going to set it up, put it on a worker, and be done with it. When we get that done, then I'm going to start with the T8. I'm going to take the T8 and I'm going to control that one on my own. This guy right here is just going to do his thing back and forth, back and forth. That is the game plan anyway. Then, hopefully, all of our fields will be plowed. They will be limed. No fertilizer, but we'll get there. Oh, me, oh, my. There's just one thing after another on here, especially when you buy a field that you haven't had since the beginning of the game. And right there, our worker, be done with it. Where is our tractor? Yeah, right there it is. So this was a field that I sold, I think it was like right immediately, and I actually suggested that you guys do it as well. If you were playing Lone Oak and you needed money, sell that field. Like $400,000. It's expensive. Yeah, 432 grand. Sell it. You don't need it. It is a tough field to work. Plus, you could buy other fields for similar pricing and be just fine. So, this is another thing I highly encourage you guys to do, is to take your fields and lime them before you plow. That way, when you plow, you'll know everywhere that you hit. Plus, you're not having to come through when you're on a plowed field and trying to lime at the same time. It just gets tough. So that's what I recommend that you guys do. So let's rock and roll. You guys know how to plow a field, and we've got my favorite modded plow right here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to come through and plow this field up. We'll get it ready for, well, whatever's going in here. Well, we're done, but I have no idea where he's going. Where are you going, dude? He's like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go do somebody else's field. Oh, wait. Wait, were we recording? Yep. All right, I'm done. That's exactly how that went. We got one little spot right here. That is it. And we have got it. Let's raise it. Let's fold it. I think that's all we need to do. Yep. 2833 is good. This field is good by itself. Needs a little bit of plowing around the edges, but I'm not sure I'm really going to mess with that. And then 41's good. Thing is, it needs a little bit. All the fields need a little bit, but they don't need a whole lot, so I'm not going to worry too much. So let's do this. I would say at this point, we are ready to start putting crop in the ground. So let's get these plows out of here. Let's get these put back. We've got to get the T9 out. Well, let's do it. I think we've got some seed and fertilizer in here. If we do, we're going to try and take advantage of it. I don't know if it's going to work the way I think it's going to work. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to open this bad boy up. That's all right. Now, let's see. Man, that thing's slow, isn't it? Real slow. All right, so it's not picking up. Looks like I'm going to have to back this thing up and try to get it placed just right over or under it. Is that good? Maybe. Not really. No, not one bit. Is it just not recognizing it? That is right on there. Come on. Oh, that couldn't be more perfect. Okay, so it's looking like we don't get to do the... All right. Well, let's fold it up. Let's turn around. Let's head over to the Buy Anything mod and get it sorted from there. Well, let's see if this works. Pull it under. Right there. Okay, that worked. Not too bad. Is a bit pricey, but the good thing is it is way cheaper doing it this way than it is doing it the other way. Okay, so we've got 10,120 liters of seed. Looks like I'm going to have to back up and reset the trigger, which I did. There we go. Let's fill up with fertilizer. We have 4,600 liters of fertilizer. Man, that was expensive. $7,300 for fertilizer. Goodness gracious. So what do we need to plant? I'll tell you what we need to plant. We need to plant more stuff for pig food. Potatoes and sugar beets, we're doing fine on wheat and barley. We are desperate for more wheat and barley. So we've got to get more of that. And soybeans and canola, we need more of that as well. So we're going to have to plant. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking wheat or barley on the big field. Let's just go with barley. We haven't planted a butt ton of barley in a long time. And then we'll plant canola on the field that we're on right now. Canola will be fine. So let's do that. Let's get this over to canola. Let's get this unfolded. Let's get down here to a squared off section of the... Actually, you know what? Right here is going to be just fine. One thing that I don't know is if this will fast farm or not. So I guess we're going to find that out here in just a second. All right. Got this. Good. Only thing about the articulating tractors, it's going to make me sick. Drop it down. Lower it. Okay. That's good. Give it a little tap tap. All right. And now let's see. I would say fast farming is a yes. It fast farms and does a very good job. Now, of course, if we hire a worker, it is going to completely negate everything that we tried to do here. We can turn it on and off, but that is it. So how's about this? We got a couple headlands to hit. Let's hit those headlands, and then we're going to hire a worker, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the other fields. So I've got it figured out. I know exactly what's about to go down. What's about to go down is... Well, I got another one. This one is smaller, though. This one is only 12 meters. It is not... What was the other one? 18, something like that? Yep, this is only 12 meters, so nothing crazy here. Let's go ahead and get hooked up to that. Let's pull this through to here. We will... It does use the same grain cart, so that is kind of good. Or chase bin? It's not chaser bin. What do you guys call this? Air cart? Something like that? Yeah, you guys know what's going on. The thing is, it has to be perfect right on there in order for it to work, or else it's just not gonna. There we go. We got it hooked up. So now let's fill up with some seed. Let's fill up with some fertilizer, and let's get this guy ready to go. We are going to be using this to plant the rest of the canola, and then, of course, we are going to take over with the other one. We're going to take over with that. That is going to be used. Let's go and get this unfolded. There we go. That is going to be used for wheat, and that is a big, big field. Also, look, these have a... When you're not running a... When you're not running them the way that I like to run them, you're looking at a 9 mile per hour working speed. And that is going to be real, real dangerous and real bad because it's going to take forever. It's fine. It's just going to take a little while, that's all. Let's see. I must not have got it out of the trigger zone in time. Let's go ahead and back up. Bring it back in. Nice and easy. Come on. Give me the trigger. There we go. Fertilizer's in. It's all in. Let's move this over to canola. That's good. Get this guy unfolded. And we're just going to set it and forget it. Now, this doesn't require a whole lot of horsepower. I think it said 275. So we should have plenty to get from side to side from point A to point B with this guy. Hopefully. Man, oh man. This is just becoming another nightmare and a half. I think that's exactly what's about to happen. Whatever. Canola's in. Let's get this right about and hire worker. And of course they open the door for some reason. Good job, buddy. 8 miles per hour. Almost that magic number of 9, but we're gonna let him go. Let's jump around. Find this guy right here. So let's get this changed over to barley, because for some reason I think that it's a good idea to do barley. We will be running some headlands, so there is that. Let's see, since we're down here, I'm just gonna start here, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go down and back, and then we're gonna go down through there, and then we're gonna go to the bottom, go down and back there, and then spin it around. Don't have access to this land. I'm pretty aware of that, actually. I don't want to have access to this land. Let's get it, drop it down, turn it on, give it a little flick, and we are off to the races. Cool, so headland time, then we're gonna hire a worker on this, and then we're gonna be kind of, well, scratching our heads to figure out what to do from there, but I got a couple ideas. So we've got ours, we're gonna let the worker do this one right here. Let's go ahead and hop out and let them rock and roll. There you go, there that goes. One thing, this dummy right here decided to go in circles pretty much for 10 minutes, something like that. For pretty much the entire time it took me to do headlands on that field. Yep, dummy right here decided, you know what? I don't need to go in a straight line. I'm perfectly fine. So we're going to see how he does here and see if anything goes awry. The worker was able to go down and back just fine with no issues. However, this seems to be a problem. We're going to find out if they can put it down right here, if they're going to start backing up and doing some weird stuff. Sat it down. Okay. Well, I'm trusting you. You're going to let me down, I know, but I'm trusting you. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to jump around and we need to, A, get a hold of a cultivator that we can run on this so that we can start getting maybe some other crops in the ground. So as mentioned before, we have canola going in this field. We have barley going in this field. But that still leaves us with 41 and 42. What are we going to do with 41 and 42? Well, we don't need grass, so there's no point in doing a grass field right now. We need to continue to do things for our pigs. So I'm thinking we toss a root crop in 41, we sell whatever we don't use, and then with 42, we figure it out. So that's exactly what we're going to do. However, 41, I can't plant right on top of it. It's just not going to work unless we use something else. So we can either A, go through with a cultivator, which we would have to find a cultivator that we can run with less than 300 horsepower. That's going to be a chore and a half just to find. 400 horsepower just for that one alone. This one right here, 280. That's not too bad. 8 meters. I think we could probably handle that. And it'll go 9 miles an hour. That's fine. Going through the rest of them, there's really not a whole lot. 6 meter. That's about as much as it's going to get right there. There's a 6.6 that requires 150. Let's see. We do have these guys right here. They are 5.2 meters. And they actually have no horsepower requirement because I believe they're just straight up rollers. So cultivator with fertilizer right here, 6,500 liters, 6,000 liters. Okay, so it's 500 liters of fertilizer, 600 liters of water to make it nice and heavy. I've never used that before. Should we try it? Maybe. Let's take a look at the disc arrows. There was a disc arrow that we got way back when. I believe it was this guy right here, 380 horsepower. So that's still going to be way out of our price range. Man, There is nothing that we could use. No, not the Cokerling. Let's see. We've got the case, 180 horsepower. That one's not too bad. Can't fast farm with it, and the workers do not do a great job with it. We just can't win for losing, can we? Looks like dummies down here trying to figure out how to turn again. This guy seems to be doing okay. This moron, not so much. We may end up having to sell this and use something else because smart guy right here is not doing a great job handling everything. Please just do a good job. There we go. You good? Good? Got it? Rocking and rolling? All right. Good. We need back in this guy. What I've done is I have kind of cheated a little bit. No, I haven't cheated. We just leased something right here. It was like a $12,000 lease, so it's kind of expensive, so hopefully this works out. What this is this is a John Deere planter that direct drills. Not only direct drill, we can fast farm with it as well. Ooh, having two workers right now is kind of it's interesting on our FPS. FPS is not great right now, is it? 34, 35, aka not good at all. Let's get that opened up. Let's get some seeds in here. Fill that up with seeds. Perfect. Now we've got fertilizer in here, I believe. However, don't think that... Yeah, it's just seeds, so I didn't think that we would be good there. Man, look at that FPS. That is pitiful. It's absolutely pitiful FPS. You know what? I'm going to turn it off because it's making me sad. Here's what we've got going on. We are going to do corn. Nope, not sunflowers, not soy beets. Sugar beets. Soy beets? What are those? Sugar beets. We're going to pop down sugar beets again. We did sugar beets the last time. We've done a lot of stuff with sugar beets over the past, well, gosh. We've done a lot of stuff with sugar beets, just in general. If you guys haven't seen the Doll Ranch series, go check that out. Go to the channel, go to playlist and Doll Ranch. It is something else if you guys want to see some sugar beets. So let's get dropped. Is it down? Nope. Now it's down. There we go. Turn it on. Give it a little flick of the wrist. And we are good. Planting sugar beets about as fast as you can plant sugar beets. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is a way easier thing to do. As a matter of fact, we may end up selling the, what is it, 18 meter, I believe this is right here. We might end up selling the one that we've got and just get this. I know it's John Deere, and I know we're using New Holland. This is working great, though. One thing I'm a little concerned about is the ground. I've never seen the ground look like that before. Does it know we're planting sugar beets? It's aware. It says growing. Okay. Maybe I'm just the weird one. All right, I'll take it back. Time to set this cat on a worker because the canola planter is just doing some weird stuff. So we're going to have to take that over, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought we were going to be able to do some cool stuff today. All right, tank is not empty, and you will be just fine. Stop doing that thing where you confuse me. Stop it. All right, well, this ain't going to work either. Why does nothing work? See, this one's working just fine. Got Dippy Doodah here going in circles. Goodness. You're a moron. Take over. Drop it down. Do the thing. Turn it on. Hey. You know what? If you want something done right, you just got to do it yourself. Well, guys, with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. That is pretty much 101 ways how not to farm. I hope you guys have enjoyed or learned something. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel, join the GoHamFam, and let me know if you've got any ideas for this series down in the comment section below. With all that being said, I hope you have a great day, and we will see you later. Peace!